Hello and welcome to Cricket Happenings, dear friends and subscribers. On this part of the Cricket Happenings show, it's the fourth Test match which is going to start at the Aegis Bowl in Nottingham, and it's India versus England, the fourth Test match. As you know, England still lead the series 2-1 despite India winning the third Test match. And the fourth Test, I'm going to do a brief preview, and it looks like, at look of things, that the toss would be very vital because the pitch could offer the spinners a lot, and it'll be interesting to see what's the team composition. I'll do a brief preview of that, and then we have a lot of cricket today, no doubt about it. The West Indian team has been selected to go to India. They're going to play two tests, I think 3 ODIs and 5 T20s. I'll come to that later. So there have been some new inclusions in the West Indian side. Jamal Warrican is the left-arm spinner, is making a comeback into the team after quite a long time. So West Indies touring India, the test squad has been selected. I will just have a brief look at that. And Afghanistan, who won the first ODI, today lost the second ODI. Ireland bounced back, and now the series is level 1-1 with the third one, the decider, which is going to be a crunch game. And as far as the quadrangular finals was concerned, it culminated with a very, very proud India B team winning by a very comprehensive win for India B against Australia A in the finals of the India A team quadrangular series at Bangalore, where India B won by 9 wickets. Manish Pandey, the captain, who has been the real star, I would say, because what he has done is he has played all the innings that he has played is he has been unconquered, and today he was not out on 73 of 54 balls, 8 fours and 3s. So Shubman Gill impressed with an unbeaten 66 of 84, 6 fours, 1 6, and India B comprehensive victory over the Australia, and they can be extremely proud of that because the India B team has beaten the Australia A team and won the match. That really shows the amount of talent that lies in India, no doubt about that. So well done, Coles. Now, so first I'm going to start off with the preview, which is going to occupy a lot of time of mine on this Cricket Happening show, and we are talking about the fourth test which is coming up tomorrow, India versus England at Southampton at the Aegis Bowl. And sorry, not at the Aegis Bowl. I'm sorry, it's going to be played in Nottingham. I apologize for that. So it's going to be played in Nottingham. This particular test match, which is coming up tomorrow between India and England, and what a match that is going to be. Now one thing that I can say is that England have made 2 changes in the team. It's very interesting, and I'm very happy for one person there, and that is Sam Curran. Sam Curran, who did so well against India in the first 2 test matches, really had to give way for Ben Stokes. No doubt about it. As we know, he's a mercurial all-rounder. But Sam Curran coming into the England team, to me, is going to strengthen the team to a great extent. I'm very happy for Sam Curran that he's coming back into the mix. And the reason he's coming is because Chris Wokes is injured, and he replaces Chris Wokes, who has a thigh strain. And another news is that depending on this pitch, looking at the way what England has done by getting Moeen Ali to be getting his spot back, and he's coming in for a batsman. Ollie Pope has been dropped after 2 test matches, and Moeen Ali has been given an opportunity. Now Johnny Bairstow will be playing, but he will be playing purely as a batsman, John. So that's a good news for England, according to me, after his finger has healed. So that's good news for him. And also, other than that, I think England definitely they'll be under a bit of pressure. But looking at what's been happening and what's been coming from both the rival skippers, Kohli and Root, it looks like the toss is going to be extremely vital tomorrow. It will be interesting because Kohli has said that he's expecting the pitch to spin a lot in the second innings, whichever team plays. So that really says that whichever team wins the toss, to me, would like to bat first, because nobody would like to be caught on a last day wicket on this particular track, I reckon. So it'll be interesting to see. So let's have what the pitch conditions say before I get into it. So there is a tinge of rain, so there should be some, definitely some assistance for the seamers, no doubt about it. But then the spin could come into play pretty quickly as the days go by, and it's going to be a dry day, so even the batsman could get a few runs in the first 3 days to my reckoning, and but one has to wait and really watch. But England, if you look at it, I think Keaton Jennings has definitely got a life here, because Keaton Jennings has not been amongst the runs for the 3 test matches. I think this is an opportunity. Now Keaton Jennings, if according to me, if the opener is going to miss out on this opportunity, I think he might be making way for someone else in the final test match. So Keaton Jennings is the one who would be under real pressure, according to me, as he partners Alistair Cook at the top of the order. Joe Root captaining the side, and Johnny Barrister is back, so that is good news. Ben Stokes, Joss Butler, Moeen Ali coming in will definitely, and I think it will definitely strengthen the lower middle order, because with Sam Curran coming back after a very good display against India, and then Moeen Ali himself is a very good all-rounder, so definitely this England team is looking a bit stronger with the presence of Sam Curran and Moeen Ali, according to me. And the spinners, as I said, if they really come into the picture as has been expected out of this pitch, it will be very interesting. Now let's see what India is planning to do here. Now India, well, it will be interesting to see what India's plans are. The batting would be, again, the batting order will be the same: Shikhar Dhawan, Rahul, Cheteshwar Pujara, because everyone has been getting some runs, so there's nothing to worry about on the batting department front. Even the bowling, Rishabh Pant will hold his place, no doubt. But Ashwin, who was having a problem, he has probably recovered from a hip niggle and is bound to play. Now it will be interesting to see, looking at the pitch, that it might assist the spinners at the latter part, whether India would be prompted to bring in spinner Ravindra Jadeja. Now, one thing that one could expect is that they could, if you look at the after Hardik Pandya having done well in the previous Test match, India still probably has the luxury, because they have Ishan Sharma, they have Jasprit Bumrah and Hardik Pandya, and then the spinners Ashwin and Jadeja. So looking at what's happening and from what is been coming from Virat Kohli, as he has said that this pitch could really aid spin, I really won't be surprised if the spin twins are back into action. Ashwin, Jadeja joins Ravichandran Ashwin, and I think that should be a great contest. And Ravindra Jadeja can also bat, so he really is, I would say, he's definitely up above Mohammad Shami. So it is interesting to see. So I would rather say, looking at the conditions and from what one is hearing about, one would probably plump for spin twins, Indian spin twins, Ashwin and Jadeja operating in tandem. A few other statistics that I would just like to throw on you, and that is to tell that Virat Kohli is just, I think he's not far away from 6,000 runs in Test cricket. He's just 6 runs away, so I'm sure that is a given now, no doubt about it. Ishan Sharma is just needing one more wicket to reach 250 wickets in Test cricket, and that is a real milestone, according to me. And James Anderson needs only 7 wickets to overtake Glenn McGrath as the highest wicket-taking bowler in Test history. So Anderson, whether he does it in this Test match or whether he waits for one more Test match, but definitely in this series, one can expect Anderson to probably complete that thing, and that would be a great feeling for James Anderson. And as you know, Glenn McGrath has already said something about James Anderson, saying that if James Anderson, once James Anderson goes past McGrath's mark of for whatever the wickets that he has, it could really be some. He feels that that particular achievement is going to be difficult for anyone else to achieve it. Okay, now let's leave the scene here. So that is as far as the preview between India and England is concerned for the 4 Test matches coming up. And now we have a look at news which is coming in from the West Indies, where the West Indies have gone on to select the test squad for the Indian tour. So West Indies are going to be touring India, and they have selected the team for the test team, I would say, the test squad for the tour of India, and it will be interesting to see as to what lies ahead. So let's have a look at the composition of the West Indian team. So Jason Holder would lead the side. Now Sunil Ambrish is coming back. Now Sunil Ambrish is a good batsman. He's a very talented bloke, and so he gets his spot back. He played against New Zealand, as you know. He made his debut against New Zealand. Devendra Bishu, Craig Brathwaite, Roston Chase, they all select themselves. Shane Downs, the wicketkeeper, has been very impressive in the previous series with the bat and also with his keeping. So Shannon Gabriel is one of the, for me, is one of the kingpin bowlers for West Indies squad, and also they have Kemar Roach, who is bowling extremely well of what we have seen. Jamar Hamilton is the reserve wicketkeeper who's going. He's a good batsman as well. So Jamar Hamilton, the wicketkeeper batsman, the reserve wicketkeeper. Shimron Hetmyer, who has to me is slowly, definitely going to reach that big stage. According to me, he's been doing well in all formats of the game, so it definitely shows that Shimron Hetmyer can adapt himself pretty quickly. So Shimron Hetmyer is a real raw talent according to me. Shai Hope is already a good talent. Alzari Joseph is making his comeback after that injury that he sustained at the age of 21, and he could be and it will be interesting to see, because definitely for the pace bowlers, I wouldn't say that it would be something very happy beginnings for them, for any pace bowler in India, because India has flat wickets, as we all know. Kemar Paul is another talented all-rounder. Kieron Powell, Kemar Roach, and Jamal Warrican, the left-arm spinner, would be back in action. As you know, Jamal Warrican definitely played in the past. One would remember Jamal Warrican, the left-arm spinner, and he's the one who will be back. So that would be interesting to see. So that would be interesting to see as to what Jamal Warrican could do. He's a left-arm spinner, and as you know, West Indies are touring India in the month of October, and he played his last Test matches in January 2016. So it's quite a long time. But Jamal Warrican, the left-arm spinner, has been included in the side, and also the other thing that I would like to say is that they're going to play 2 Test matches, which will be followed by 5 one-day internationals and 3 20 days. I would have probably liked to see the other way around, but nevertheless, with the World Cup coming in England in 2019, the emphasis definitely will be on one-day internationals. So that is as far as the Test team is concerned. Now we have a look at the second ODI that happened between Afghanistan and Ireland. As I said, Ireland bounced back against Afghanistan to level the series 1-1, with the decider still to come, which should be the crunch game. So Afghanistan actually batting first raised 182 for 9. If you look at the card for Afghanistan, the problem happened to be that Tim Murtagh, the seam bowler from Ireland, did a wonderful job. He picked up his best bowling figures in one-day internationals, and he picked up a bag of 4 wickets, which was really good to see. So looking at the Afghan card here, Mohammad Shahzad was out for naught. Hazratullah Zaza, in fact, Murtagh actually really did a triple strike right in the beginning to really sink the Afghanistan innings to their knees. As he picked up some vital wickets, he disposed of Shahzad, getting LBW for naught. Hazratullah Zaza, who's been scoring at a consistent rate, was castled by Murtagh for 1. Gulbuddin Naib was LBW by Murtagh for 7. And then it was left to Rahmat Shah to play a sort of composed innings of 32 of 69 deliveries with 2 fours. Hasmatullah Shahidi making 2. Asghar Afghan 39 of 182 balls, 1 4. So everyone had to really be very watchful. They wanted to ensure that they had to play the entire. They played the entire quarter of 50 overs, and that's precisely, I think, that was the good thing which done. Mohammad Nabi was out for 13. Chase getting his wicket. Then Bulla Zadran at the lower order made 42 of 52 with 2 fours and 1 6. Rashid Khan 10 after the Alam 16. Mujibur 12 and 182 for 9. Murtagh was very impressive. As I said, he picked up his best ODI bowling figures. 10 overs, 1 made in 30 runs and 4 wickets. Rankin was absolutely on the money. 10 overs, 2 minutes, none for 22. Chase also did a good job. 10 overs, 1 minute, 145. Kevin O'Brien, 10 overs, 145. Andy McBride, the off spinner, 4 overs, 22. But Simi Singh was really impressive with his offies. 6 overs, no maiden, 1 for 17. Now Ireland were given a target of 183, and in the past we have seen that the Irish batsmen have definitely had a big struggle against the spinners. But today they definitely got over it. I thought the target was not so much to defend. I mean, they probably didn't have the luxury of having anything over 200 runs, so that probably made a difference. And Ireland came up trumps. Porterfield they didn't start off early. It was a good ploy on the part of the skipper, the Afghan skipper, to actually get in spinners early on, Mujibur Rahman. And Porterfield was out for naught, bowled by Mujibur Rahman. Sterling made 39 of 50 deliveries, 3 fours, 1 6. But it was all about the partnership between Andy Balbirnie, who made 60 of 92 deliveries, 5 fours, and Simi Singh, who played a sedate knock of 36 of 59 deliveries, 1 4, 1 6. And other than that, there was nothing to really talk about. The Irish batsmen took their team over the line, 182 for 7. It was a 3-wicket victory. Mujibur Rahman 1 for 41 of his 10, 8 overs, 1 minute, 1 for 32 of Tabar, did a good job. Gulbuddin Naib 7 overs, 2 minutes, 1 for 28. Mohammad Nabi 8.5 overs, 2 minutes, 38 runs and 2 wickets, did a wonderful job. Rashid Khan did a splendid job, 10 overs, 1 minute, 37, and game over. As I said, the 3-match series was level 1-1 with Ireland taking the honours of beating Afghanistan. Now we go into the last leg of this cricket happening show, and that is we are talking about the India A team Quadrangular series, which is played at Bangalore. As you know, there are 4 teams contesting in that: Australia A, Australia B, Australia A, South Africa A, India B, and the finals was between Australia A versus India B, and India B had a comprehensive victory by 9 wickets. A tremendous victory according to me, and can be really proud of it. Manish Pandey, the captain, led the wards well, and he did an excellent job. So let's have a look at the card here. Australia A were the ones who actually batted first. They were bowled out for 225. Now this was done very well by the Indian bowlers, especially Jalaj Saxena, who throttled them a bit. He got a bit of a tap later, time was 43. Shreyas Gopal, 10 overs, 3 for 50. Huda, 2 for 41. Jadab, 3 for 8.5 overs, no maiden, 33 runs and 2 wickets for the pacer Saini. Prasidh Krishna was thrashed for 23 of 2. 5 overs, 2 for 24 for Siddharth Kaul, who looked impressive as well. But if you look at the Australian A batting card, DRC Shaw was the highest scorer at the top of the order. He slammed 72 of 77 deliveries, which included 9 boundaries. Usman Khwaja was dismissed for 23 of 29, and there was a big wicket as Jalaj Saxena, who actually kept them quiet after DRC shot, and Khwaja got off to a good start. He's gone for 23 of 29, 3 fours. Travis Head was dismissed for naught, so that was a big problem for them. The captain was dismissed for naught. Labuschagne was out for 17, a bit of Shreyas Gopal, 17 overs, 17 of 40, that was 1 4. Alex Carey nurdled his way towards 53 of 56, 3 fours, 2 sixes. Ashton Agar was out for 20 of 32, Wildermuth 10, Nesser 10, Paris 9, Sweepson Duck, Stanley not. Now 225 all out, the Australia A team, India A B had to make 226 to win the match. Well, they really didn't get a good start. In fact, Ishan Kishan was hit by Billy Stanley on his finger, and he had to retire hurt for 13, so that was a big blow, 13 of 15 deliveries with 1 6. But Mayank Agarwal made up for that Ishan Kishan blow. In fact, the very next delivery, Mayank Agarwal sent Billy Stanley into the stands for a magnificent 6. Beautifully played by Mayank Agarwal, and Mayank Agarwal really played in that aggressive vein to really set the tempo for the India B innings, with an innings of 69 of 67 deliveries, 9 fours and 2 sixes. And after that, he was bowled by Agar, but Manish Pandey, the captain, who had a great quadrangular tournament according to me. He had 4 to, I think it was, he played into 4 or 5 knocks, and all knocks he has been unconquered. He has not been dismissed at all, and he's the captain of the team, and that is the only way you can lead the team. And he was definitely the player of the match, no doubt about it. And what a knock from Manish Pandey. Manish Pandey got tremendous company from Shubman Gill, the youngster, who really played a very nice knock of an unbeaten 66, along with his skipper of 84 deliveries, 6 fours and 1 6. Manish Pandey being unconquered on 73, of 54 deliveries, 8 fours and 3 sixes. Game over, and India B, as I said, had a comprehensive 9 wickets victory. And as I said, they can't be more prouder than what happened. It really shows the amount of talent which is available as far as Indian cricket is concerned, and that can't and it is something to really look forward to. So take a bow, the India B team. As far as the bowling is concerned, Stanley 6 overs none for 38, Joel Paris 4 overs for 22, Nesser 7 overs none for 34, Agar 10 overs 1 for 59, Sweepson was swept away for 44 of his 6 overs. DRC shot 3.3 overs, no made none for 32. Manish Pandey was the player of the match, and for me, Manish Pandey would have been also the player of the series because he played splendidly. And definitely, I thought this India B team has definitely done themselves very proud with this wonderful performance of winning the Quadrangular finals in a tournament. Well, congratulations to the India B team. And well, that's about it as far as today's cricket show goes, and it's about time for me to bid you all a very good night. Thank you.